The good news, Peter Boren is back. The boys didn't lose by 32 last week. We got some points to put on here before we presumably go 0-3 on the season. Trey Aiken. Still an 80 overall. Bunny, they didn't. You can still adjust the numbers. There are offer guidelines, though. Connor Overton, our punter, up to a 77. Connor, consider yourself lucky. If I had known, I would have trained you up as a fullback years ago. Rashad Burks. Now a scheme fit, which we'll take. Harry Graham. Dude, we got a lot of upgrades this week. Harry finally cracks a 70 overall. Not bad, Mr. Graham. Not bad at all. Emmanuel Good. The name's kind of oxymoronic, but he's working on it. He's working on it. I mean, Bunny, you've been able to adjust those for a while. Dislocated wrist for Tevin Dawson. He's up to a 65, though. Not bad. Kenya Priester. I don't know how much Kenya's playing this season, but still around. Thurman Heath. Now a 62. Way to go, Thurman. Sparky plug. Anton Charles. Now a 61. Nothing overly special at outside linebacker. He's a depth player for us currently. Defensive tackle Jake Coolidge is now a 58. I'm hoping by some miracle he'll win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Got hurt stealing carries from Vance. Left tackle, the former tight end James Hacksaw Dugan is now a 48 at left tackle. Way to go, Doogie. Probably would have helped if he was a blocking tight end. And then the man of the hour, Al Vance's bobblehead. Look at this fucking gigantic ass dome. 17 overall for Al Vance. That's right, Al. In the top 100% of running backs. Personality, entertainer. You're telling me. You're telling me. It wouldn't give us a running back that would break out, okay? Let's play the Titans. Let's play the Titans. We haven't won a game in a year and a half, and we're still not going to change that anytime soon. We lose 38-9 to the Titans. At least he's popping the boys, right? Jamal Maynard. $105 million contract. Jamal's back. What about Mr. Kindly? $60 million contract. Not yet. Ginn. $55 million. He's back. Boy. I mean, Tavon, it's a lot to pay a backup, but in case of injury, Tavon's back. One of our OGs. Keelan Howard, I mean, Christ, I haven't found anybody else at running back, have I? Keelan's back. Devin Dawson, who didn't want to re-sign with us for $5 million a year last year. He takes that deal, though. He learned pretty quick. Terrell Davis is back. Vaughn Hobson is back. The cap room's dwindling. Kenya Priester wants a bit more money. James Dugan wants more money. Jake Coolidge is back. Kicker Johnny Flanagan He's back. Who's back? It's a Pac-Man Jones. Sammy Miner. He's back. Al Vance is going nowhere, baby. And then punter Connor Overton also wants a bit more money. Okay. Al Vance is re-signed. That's the big news of the week. You get to take on X Factor Caleb Williams and the 49ers, I think, was the team he was still with. We'll get some upgrades here. San Francisco up next. Eddie Wilcox with an upgrade points. That was 74 for our top lineman, Eddie Wilcox. Who's next? Sam Wilkerson. One of the few normal dev guys to at least eclipse a 70. I mean, you could argue maybe we should have stuck with him a bit more long term, but, you know, some of the other normal dev guys, but it is what it is. Alan Schultz. Now a 60. Way to go, Alan. You're crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. And then Sammy Miner at tackle is still a 55. Dude, this guy hasn't moved from a 55 overall in over a calendar year. I didn't even know that was possible. Let's get crushed by San Fran, because you know that's coming. We lost 38-16. Still no breakout moment. Man, it's been like 2 years. Clyde, will you accept a $65 million contract? Yes, you will. Kenya Priester, will you accept a $10.5 million deal? Yes, you will. Hacksaw, how's $10.5 million? That's insane, dude, that he's turning that down. Absolutely insane. And then punter Connor Overton, will you accept $12 million? No, you won't. These guys are raking me over the coals. It's insane. It's insane. They know the situation we're in. It's like, man, our starting running back's a 17 overall. You got to pay me money. All right, what do we got for upgrades this week? Another point for Daniel Newton, who is now scheme fit and a legitimate 82 overall for our top linebacker, the 4-year pro out of Ohio State. Breakout situations this year are going to be like that period of like 4-ball state. Yeah, basically. LaRon Pierman. Up to an 80. He's a -1 morale. So an 80 overall for the 25-year-old out of West Georgia. Peter Boren. 74 overall for Pete. I can't believe he's actually going to end up being useful. That's insane. Alani Mims. I mean, signing the mentor, kind of cheesing the staff points a little bit. Those aside. Lucas Acosta is now a 70 overall for the X Factor defensive end. +5 awareness. That's beautiful. So again, to find 2 X Factors, a punter and a defensive end, and to have that end up being a defensive end and the quarterback, it's pretty damn good. Vaughn Hobson up to a 67. We might have to make this guy a starter or something, dude. Like, he's playing really well. I don't know if he'll be able to put up the numbers, though, to be Rookie of the Year, but he might. James Dugan at tackle is now a 48. Way to go, James. Who the hell would Hobson play for, though? Fullback Nick Whitfield is now he's actually still a 21. Trying to teach him how to block. Just get in the way, Nick. It'll be fine. And then Al Vance. Can't make him better as a power back. Can make him better as a receiving back. He is now still a 17 overall. Jesus, what are we doing? What are we even doing? If we... Whoops, didn't want to look at free agents. I was going to say, if we wanted to take a look at the depth chart, where could we potentially play Vaughn more? Oh, he's actually starting over Acosta right now for some reason. Okay. Because of that, let's double check the depth chart. There might be other weird EA changes that we didn't want. So we will make sure that everything is set up as it should be. We'll take it from there. Franchise tagging a punter, though. I mean, clearly it's a good punter. I would hope. Left end, we want it to be Acosta. Again, if it's not him, it's Hobson. Actually, if it's... God, did we sit out Aiken? I don't know if Aiken's going to get any better. Let's put Aiken into that backup role. I want Hobson to start. Granted, if he breaks out, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to put him. Probably at linebacker full time. Let's have Coolidge be the starter here. Can't be him and good. Let it be Aiken. Linebackers, St. Louis. Right side is Graham. Corners. Maybe we should put Kenya Priester in there. Let's see if we can get Kenya Priester to break out as well. It might be too late in the year to take this approach. And if so, we'll deal with those consequences. But Howard is the return man. Actually, nope, that's a lie. Right, we want Vance, and we want Boren on the returns. Punter, best rated. Kickoffs are still... It's funny as hell that Boren's the top kickoff option. Third down back. Put Vance at number 1. Power back. Put Vance at number 1. Slot receiver, as always. We go off of the highest rated. Rushing left end, we want that to be Acosta. Right side, Hobson. Aiken if it can't be either of them. And then defensive tackle, we wanted Coolidge. Linebacker can be Newton. If it's not Newton, it's pretty much fine the way it is. And then for corner, we'll just go off of rating. There we go. Okay, so at least we know that is set up the way that we want it. And we are good to sim this game against Houston, which I presume will not go particularly well. Ladies and gentlemen, your 1-4 Indianapolis Colts, as we beat Houston 28-14. Four touchdowns on the day. Oh my God. 4 touchdowns on the day for Peter Boren. Vance with 5 yards on 13 carries. Oh, this is the best. This is the most, like, meme-tastic franchise I think we've ever had. Dugan allowed 2 sacks. Got to their quarterback once with Drummond, 2 picks, BJ Austin and Dan Thomas. He's almost as effective. Oh, he's more effective than IRL Vance. Don't worry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, your weekly award winner, your AFC Offensive Player of the Week for the very first time, Peter Boren. Not bad for a punter. Look, if quarterbacks in college can be turned into wide receivers, then why can't I turn that guy into a quarterback, you know? Mr. Dugan, you're going to continue to rake me over the coals? How's $13.5 million sound? You fucking douche. What about Connor Overton at punter? Dude, I'm going to give you $15 million. Thank you. All right, so we're good to go because we can always franchise tag Dugan. Nothing to worry about there. To the weekly strat. We still don't have enough staff points to do what I need to do. Fucking boring, man. This is unreal. We have successfully turned an X-Factor punter into a usable quarterback. At the very least. Also, you're right. We have a I just noticed there is a relocated team. Let's get these upgrades in first. Rayshawn St. Louis up to a 63. There's 2 of them? Shit. Nate Day has hit it. Man, Nate Day hitting an 80 overall is awesome. We'll double check. I didn't even notice the relocations. Tavon Sherrills, who just is loving life as a backup quarterback. 75 overall. And the last upgrade goes to Trent Drummond, who is now a 64. Let's find out who relocated then, shall we? AFC North is still the same. It was not the Texans that moved. The Jacksonville Jaguars head a little bit further south to Puerto Rico's all elite. The Jaguars are now the San Juan Voyagers. So, like, how does the AI manage? Because isn't relocation tied to Team Builder? It must not be. I guess technically we're allowed to relocate as well. I should relocate the second this team's a contender. So you got the Jaguars as the San Juan Voyagers. And you have the Seattle Seahawks are now the St. Louis Riverhogs. The fucking Seahawks relocated to St. Louis. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is, actually, I think relocation works the same way as it always did, because the Voyagers were there before. So I guess that does work the same way. Well, there you go. Our first meeting with Jacksonville, a.k.a. San Juan. As we lose 14-6. Media availability of the press conference, I'm not too worried about. That's insane. All right, Hacksaw, buddy, let's go here. You're a 48 overall. I'm offering you $18 million. Yeah, you better accept that. You fucking better. Jesus. We have enough for a staff upgrade. Crash Andrews Cornhucker specking into defensive ends for the sake of our X Factor there. Bunny, that's most of my freaking taste is video game soundtracks. And then, yeah, the Seattle Seahawks, a.k.a. the St. Louis Riverhogs. I don't think we got to worry about those, right? Because they're going to be, oh, get your quarterback to throw 17. Like, just give me fucking breakout moments. Come on. Please. I'll ask politely. Kind of. Yeah, looking at it, it looks to be the same. Like the Wizards, the Riverhogs, Sentinels, the Pioneer. We could move to Utah. We could move to the place. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Let's see. We have some upgrades. Connor Money. Now an 86 overall. I'm still mad we didn't get a defender that was listed as cash. We could have had Cash Money. Clyde. Now an 81 overall for Clyde Kindly. Kindle Y. Clyde Kindle Y. Peter Boren. Still a 74. Still a 74. Where is he now? Top 28% of quarterbacks, baby. 99 medium accuracy. He's a dead eye and a half. Lucas Acosta goes up to a 71. Does cost him 2,400 XP to level up now, though. So, more than it used to, obviously. Still not a ton. Jake Calvin Coolidge. Still a 58. Morale's helping. Anyone can become a competent quarterback in just 3 years. Well, anybody except for Trey Lance. Sammy Minor. Still a 55. Jesus Christ, man. Tight end, fullback, O-line, doesn't matter. 55 overall. He's not getting any better. Hacksaw is up to a 49. Way to go, Hacksaw. And the man of the hour, Alvins, is now an 18 overall for the kicker turned running back, Al Vance. God damn it. Oh, the memes. The memes. I don't think we have anything to worry about with these two. Right? I don't think we do. I can't imagine they're anything overly fun. So the River Hogs of St. Louis. We lose 19-17. It was close. It was very close. Not worried about the player meeting. We draw the Rams. So again, we are proving to be competitive. We're still losing games hand over fist. But we're not getting mauled in each and every one of them. Which is stunning. Hey, Greens, I'm actually going to pin that. There we go. Let's just pin that for the rest of time. Our upgrades this week. Johnny Flanagan at kicker, who is now a legitimate 79. 26-year-old out of North Kakalaki. And the other upgrade went to running back Keelan Howard, who I had high hopes for once upon a time. He's okay. Have we won 3 in a season yet? No. No, we have not. But there's still time this year. You never know. We got the Rams in week 8. The 71 overall Colts. Lose. Damn it. Still no breakouts. 31-23. Not worried about talking to the coordinator. Oh, you want a game plan for this? Oh, fuck you. No, I don't. Joe Burrow and the Browns are up next. Also, I don't know if you saw, we do not have the league's worst offense. I repeat, with a sub-20 overall running back, we do not have the league's worst offense. Our player upgrades this week. Good old Keontae Ginn. 81 overall. Does anyone have a worse running game? I want to save that for the end of the year. I want to save that for the end of the year. Just to find out. Lucas Acosta gets another upgrade. He is now a 72. I have extra XPs paying off big time. Hopefully we can get to 60 staff points again soon. James Hanna, who's a depth lineman this year. He's not bad, though. I mean, Christ, you could argue, let's be honest, it would be better to spec into a player like that than to do what we're doing at tackle this year, and I'm well aware of that. However, what I am doing is more funny. So, you ever think about that? Tony McGee. Let's go, McGee. He's up to a 61. And last but not least is Sean Baba. Was up to a 58. The Baba. Labar. Labar, an elephant. Cleveland, week number 9. We lose 24-6, and we still don't have another breakout. It's been 84 years. Give us a breakout, man. Come on. What do we got for upgrades this week, the week before our bye week? Jamal Maynard is now an 87 overall. Way to go, Jamal. I'm hoping he'll go X Factor one of these days. Best we can offer is another X Factor punter converted to wideout too, basically. Peter Boren, another upgrade point. 76, he jumped up by 2. An ability slot for Pete in the top 22%. What ability did it give him? Closer? I mean, that's justifiable. That's fine. Given that he's an X Factor, that makes sense. Sabres, Kraken, Sens, Coyotes. We'll see what happens. Might still hold true to AJ and do that Canucks run. All right. Shout out to Eric McCollum, by the way. Floyd Neighbors. Like a good Neighbors. Floyd's a 72. Makes more sense than Freight Train. Also true. Harry Graham. Still a 70. A little bit disappointed. I thought Harry could be a little bit better than a depth option for us. I was wrong, though. Vaughn Hobson. Still got hopes for you, buddy. I'm making the team weaker by letting you start, but I think you could be something for us. We got a spot at linebacker that clearly needs some help. Sergio Barnett. To be honest, it would make more sense to just play him at linebacker now then and put Trey back. I think we might do that. Devon Grubbs. Up to a 64. The second string tight end. Might even be third string. Pretty sure second, though. Hacksaw James Dugan. Now a 50. We got a 50 overall left tackle. You've never seen anything like this. And then Al Vance and his big-ass head. 19 overall, Al Vance. Al Vance becoming successful would be a greater accomplishment than what we've done with Peter Boren. Like, my God. Funko Pop head. All right, so let's get... why does it keep changing my shit? Come on, man. Quit changing my shit. I don't like it. I don't like when you change my shit. It keeps changing my shit. Yeah, it'll change some stuff, but not everything. Figure that one out, you know? I'm going to move Day to wideout too, man. I think he's jumped Pierman. I think he has. Let's get crushed by the Texans. We lost 45-14. Knew that was coming. Not worried about the offensive coordinators. Still no Fargan breakouts in our bye week. I hate it. I hate it. Well, that's in the next week where we draw the Arizona Cardinals. Obviously, we'll have no breakout because nobody played last week. Skyrim, who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say? All right, what do we got for upgrades here? Begging for a breakout before the end of the year. I actually haven't jumped into the game once tonight. Stevie Oakman. That was 74. I mean, I feel bad. We haven't seen Peter Bourne in action all that much. We did see him once. I definitely want to see Al Vance in action. Lucas Acosta, now a 73. Gone up like 15 overall points or so since we brought him in. Beast. Alani Mims on the O-line. Keeps getting better, up to a 72. Our second best lineman. Which isn't saying much, given who else is on the line, but you get the point. Sam Wilkerson. Still a 71. Rockstar spud-looking ass. Rayshawn St. Louis up to a 64. Somehow we had more breakout opportunities from the team is a good deal worse. Yeah, I mean, you'd think we'd be getting like better performances overall, but apparently not. Trade St. Louis to the Riverhawks. You are now Mr. St. Louis. Sammy Minor. Yeah, he finally went up to a 56. I was hoping he'd still be at a 55. I don't even know what the hell that noise was I just made. It's getting late. Noises happen. Dell Dawkins, still a 53. You are horrible. You are as bad as your hairline. I'm allowed to say that. Hacksaw Dugan is now a 51. Oh. USA. Nick Whitfield, the fullback, is now a 22. 22. Goldberg. Why me? Alvance. A 20 overall for Al Vance. Let's go, Al. Let's go. Me and you together to the moon. If we turn you into a top-notch running back, this will be the most legendary franchise of all time. Against the Cardinals, we lose 34-17 and still don't have a single... Dude, we're going to go 2 seasons without a breakout moment. I can't believe this. I cannot believe we are going to go 2 seasons without a breakout. That is not cool. It's not cool. But, you know, we'll make the best of it. At this point, we'll start storing upgrade points. Week 13 against the Panthers. We lose 31-7. And would you believe it? Still no breakout moment. Just run through it then as fast as we can. Get this shit show over with. Week 14 against the Bengals. 23-20. We were so close. Oh, we were so close to winning again. So close. We take on the former Jacksonville Jaguars next. Now the San Juan Voyagers. All right. Can we get a win here? Week number 15. Just 1 win on the season. We lose 52-3. Now, I personally can't believe no one got a chance at a breakout moment after we lost 52-3. Come on. The fact that our boys didn't up and quit, they deserve some form of credit for that, right? Like, come on, man. Give them something. You got to give them something. That something's another ass whooping at the hands of Miami, I'm sure. 28-7. Yep. Well, like I said, let's get the season over with. It's another developmental season. Certainly. Certainly, certainly. Eventually, we'll get into more consistent gameplay, but this team is not there yet. They are not. Ravens in week 17. 42-13. Dude, like, at the end of the year, the boys just gave up. You can tell. End of the season, everyone's just like, all right, fuck this. I'm ready for this to be over. So, totally fair. Totally fair. I'm sure the fans feel the same way. Hell, I feel the same way. I don't. I'm actually having a blast. The Chargers, week 18. As we cap off yet another year here with the Colts, we lose 31-7. So, the playoff bracket this year looks like this. San Juan, the number 1 seed. Buffalo, Cincy, KC, Tennessee, Baltimore, and the New York Jets. On the other side, you got the Packers with the first round bye. Giants and Eagles, Niners and Cowboys, Falcons and Rams. So shout out to the totally not Jacksonville Jaguars anymore for getting a number 1 seed. Good on you. We got some stats to look at. We got some upgrades to make. First and foremost, in terms of yards, we had the worst offense in the league. The least amount of passing yards, but not... Actually, no, wait. The second least amount of passing yards. Denver somehow was worse. We ran for 420 yards total and averaged 12.3 points a game. Jesus. 19 passing touchdowns, only one behind the Steelers, just 4 rushing touchdowns and 182 first downs. Jesus. Let's take a look here. Oh, baby, for the first time, Peter Morin with a positive touchdown to pick ratio. We said he was getting better every single year. He was sacked 54 times. Peter Morin. That's our guy. That's our guy. Also had 300 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns as he ran for his fucking life. That just means he got up 55 times. Apparently, it's still saying 0 kickoffs. He had 2 kick returns for 24 yards. Apparently. 302 of the 420 yards. You know, when you put it that way. Actually, let's stay over here. Rushing... Oh my God. Al Vance, 53 yards on 173 attempts. He was outrun by Tevin Dawson. But he did score a touchdown. Rudy. Holy shit. That's fucking... He only fumbled once, too. His longest run was for 2 yards. This is the best. This is the best. I'm having so much fun with Madden. I can't believe it. We had 3 receivers with at least 800 yards. Maynard, Day, and Pearman. Dude, the passing game has developed. We just need the O-line to figure itself out. I mean, Vance had 93 yards on 22 receptions as well. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Blocking wise. Oh my. The tight end turned left tackle James Dugan surrenders 27 sacks on 909 downs played. Minor with 11. Whew. No question of who allowed the most sacks this year. Defensively, our tackle leader was B.J. Austin, actually, over Dan Newton. Our sack leader with 4.5, Lucas Acosta and Trey Aiken. Our pick leader with 2, Connor Monet. Kicker went 16 of 19 with 1 blocked, but was perfect from extra. Kick return, a lot of people got involved in the kick returns this year. Vance, 6 returns for 121 yards. Boren, 2 returns for 24. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. League-wide, generated quarterback Alex DeMarco was the best in the league. Nearly 4,900 yards. Anthony Richardson up there and Dakota Hyde. So we're getting to the point where some generated quarterbacks are really doing well. Trevor Lawrence up there. Caleb Williams went 42-5. Who was sacked the most amount of times? I don't know if you guys will believe this, but it was Peter Bourne. Top running back was Quentin Ross. He, Fitzpatrick, Blake Corum, and Jonathan Taylor all over 1,000 yards. Jalen Hurts had the most rushing touchdowns in the league. Fair play. Most fumbles, Bijan Robinson. Jalen Waddle, most yards in the league. Was he also the touchdown king? Yes, he was with 23. The best lineman only allowed 1 sack. Dugan allowed 27. Defensively, the tackle leader was Fred Warner. The sack leader with 24.5. Of course, it would be a New York Giant. Lamar Bernard. Josh Hines Allen was up there as well. And the pick leaders with 7, Tyke Smith and Christian Phelps, a generated dude for the former Jags now. Vanguards or whatever. Top kicker, Josh Durand, although off of percentage, it'd be Elliott or Dicker. Fair enough. I mean, hey. If there's one thing you can say about the Colts, there's always something going on. We are absolutely bringing in new coordinators again. And at least one more time, it needs to be based off of who has the best hiring bonus. At least 95 for Zach Parker, Scott Anderson. Go for Zach Parker, why not? And then the top defensive coordinator on hiring bonus, 92 for Josh Grant is the most. John Grant, not Josh Grant, excuse me. So 251 staff points to use. We will max out the return that we get there on defensive ends. And then the question is, where do we go next? And I don't know. I actually don't know where we want to go next with this. Point refund when replacing a coordinator. Coordinator talents cost less. Not too worried about those. I think it's just what positions do we want to focus on. Clearly, I made a mistake not going for guards and tackles, by the way. Holy fuck, did I fuck up there? Jesus Christ, I fucked up there. We do have the center boost. Honestly, the running back boost would make the most sense now, wouldn't it? For Vance. Let's go for the running back boost, I think. There we go. He's going to get a bunch of extra training now. That works. That works. As stupid as it is, that works pretty well. That works out pretty damn well. So let's take a look then at our final upgrades for the year. 2 points for Peter Boren. Now a 77. 79 overall. Peter Boren. My goat. Hey, Japarka. How's it been, man? Long time. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. Hope it didn't get too sweaty under the mask in the summer. Thank you for the raid, man. How you doing? How's Madden treating you? It's treating me well. This guy was a punter that we turned into a quarterback. Dude, he's a 79. That's insane. He is nearly one of the best quarterbacks in the league, right? In terms of like actual starter caliber. He is in the top 17%. That throw power has not moved at all. But look at the accuracies, dude. What a beast. What a beast. And again, welcome in, Raiders. I appreciate the Oh, the look there. Man, I can't believe Peter Boren. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dude, seriously, from like a punter? Like, what did we manage to pull off here? It's crazy. It's crazy. We'll discover the rating ceilings of a sub 73. Basically, yeah. Lucas Acosta, the other X Factor that we found is a UDFA. He's already a 73. Still a 73. What were you up to on the Madden side of things? I'm intrigued. So again, Acosta was a sub 60 overall. He's now the 47th ranked left end. He's a guy for us. He is absolutely a long-term player for us. No doubt. I don't know if James Dugan will be sticking around at left tackle. We'll see. I might have to abandon ship and just stick with like normal dev talents. Might have to. Playing my career as a quarterback. Fair. Drafted by the Saints. I like in the mode so far. I haven't checked it out yet. And then the 20 overall running back, Al Vance. Still can't make him better as a power back. Stays at a 20. Make that a 21 overall for Al Vance. Kicker turned running back. This guy will be something, I believe. Unless we find an actually good running back, in which case I'm kicking him to the curb as soon as I can. But don't tell him that. He's self-conscious. Juan Kidd now up to an 85. Still one of our highest rated players. Beautiful. You see, because he was a Utah Ute. Daniel Newton is now an 83. I'd be self-conscious too with that weird head. Is it? It's interesting how many like character models in this game just look so off. Some of them look decent, and then there's other ones where it's just like, what happened? Like, were they in a rush to finish the designs? How did that go? No idea. Trey Aiken. Now an 80 overall again. I thought he already was. Maybe that was just morale. I don't know what's going on with him, because I could have sworn he was already an 80. It's really weird. D'Angelo Old Man Carter. Up to a 79. 28 years old. The old man of the team. Unbelievable. Eric Forney. Now a 78. -2 for morale. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe that would have factored into it. Fair play. Connor Overton, the punter. Still a 77. It's okay. He's getting better. He's getting better. It's not great. He's getting better. Eddie Wilcox, our top lineman. Now a 75. Way to go, Edward. Like our only decent offensive lineman at this point. That's not looking likely to change. BJ Austin. I don't know if I want to make a Stone Cold joke or an LA Knight joke with BJ Austin. He is a 73 overall, though, playing like a 74. Not bad. He's a depth player for us. So it all makes sense. Rashad Burks, now a 73. Not bad. Not bad at all. How many more players do we have here? It's probably going to be like half the team, so. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's get to the 22 overall fullback, Nick Whitfield, who's still a 22. Yeah. You know, I was intrigued to see how much progress we can make. I might leave Al Vance for the memes. There just might have to be some players, even normal dev, that's like, screw it, just play him and hope they get a breakout, since nobody else is. I don't think chat will let me change Al Vance, but I might switch the fullbacks. Stanford's up to a 69. Might have to change the O-line as well, to be honest. Was worth a shot, but At the very least, both tackles that we had that used to be tight ends, they'll be better at blocking now. So you can't say it was a total waste. Unlike for the running back turned, or the kicker turned running back. That's kind of a total waste. Vaughn Hobson, don't think you would have won Rookie of the Year, but we are going to check. Hoping for the best, but Dan Thomas, still a 67. It's a bummer. Change Al Vance to Vance's couch. I won't, but you know I want to. I don't want to open the floodgates of renaming. We got to take a small break, you know? Goal line formations, comedic 2 punters, a kicker, and the worst tackle block. Hey, look, man. But we have hope. We believe in one another. Tevin Dawson, now a 66. God, we gotta find a. Do we have to find a running back that we have Al Vance? What am I talking about? Trent Drummond up to a 65. Rayshawn San Louis, now a 65. Of course, we hoped he might have won Rookie of the Year last year. That did not happen. We are still going to check awards here in a minute. Ladarius Strong. That was 64. Not bad, not bad. Thurman Heath. Again, I don't know who the hell's naming their kid Thurman. But fair play to him. Fair play. Anton Charles. Now a 62. Another one of our more recent disappointments. Alan Schultz at tight end. Up to a 62. I mean, he's decent. Jake Coolidge, I highly doubt you won Rookie of the Year at defensive tackle, but I would love a miracle right now. I'd go for a miracle right now. Like right now, please. And then Sammy Minor is up to a 56. Even though we'll probably move him back to tight end, if not have to release him. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see how the playoffs go this year. Again, in this fantasy draft topsy-turvy scenario that we have going on after a 1-16 season, which, again, is an improvement upon what we did last year. We're doing great. Don't worry about us. We're fine. Going to the Super Bowl this year, the New York Football Giants and the Buffalo Bills, the defending champions, the Aiden Hutchinson Bowl. Hutch won the title with the Bills last year, signed with the Giants as a free agent. So an opportunity for Aiden Hutchinson to win back-to-back. Fish, he's almost an 80 overall. I'm not kidding. If you missed all of tonight, he is currently a 79 overall. 75 with the -4 morale. Can he punt too? No, but he can apparently take kickoffs. So, pull the reverse Marion Hosa. We have any luck with awards? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Your MVP, generated quarterback Alex DeMarco for the Atlanta Falcons. Coach of the Year, Will Sanders. Again, Jacksonville relocated to San Juan and became the Voyagers. Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC was Jalen Hurts. Defensive, Josh Hines Allen. Offensive Rookie, we didn't really have anybody in the running. It was Steven Toon. Defensive Rookie, Hobson finished 10th. It was won by Dalton Carney. So yeah, we were never really in the running for anything. NFC Offensive Player of the Year was Jalen Waddle. And defensive, Lamar Bernard. Dude, having those two, I think he and Hutch are both defensive ends. Like, that's sick for the Giants, I'd imagine. They are very much considered the favorites here in the New York Super Bowl. Not the first time this matchup happened, right? Trying to avoid the sneeze. Trying to avoid it. I'm trying. The New York Football Giants have won the Super Bowl, defeating reigning champs Buffalo. Aiden Hutchinson goes back-to-back, one title with each of those two franchises. So, Aiden Hutchinson. Looking unbelievable. We will take a look. Retirements? Travis White, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, Shavarius Ward both go out as champs. And not too many other guys that were on a starting roster at this stage. There might have still been some other familiar names, but you know how it works. Shats and Giggles. Offensive coordinator. What's this one going to be? Off-season workouts. Talk to Peter Boren. Yes, please. Throw power. Let me talk to him about throw power. Let me talk to him about throw power. Let me talk to you about throw power. Come on, Peter. Please want to work on throw power. Work on the guns, baby. Throwing on the run, play action. I think your accuracy's fine, Chief. Improve your throw power instead. Say yes, Coach. Because it's a 62, Peter! Oh, fuck, I don't know what his personality is. Help! Chat, does anyone remember what his personality is? We would have seen it a couple of times, but I don't know. Was he a leader or a team player? I think he was. Shit. Oh, what was your personality type, champ? Oh, no. I think he was team player or leader. I think. Please? I don't agree. I'll let you know. If it shows him as a team leader, I'm ending the stream. If it shows him as a leader, I'm ending the stream. He's unpredictable. We were wrong, chat. We were wrong. I'm still probably ending the stream in a minute, but not for that reason. Damn it. Turns out we were wrong. And what, do I got to write down everyone's personality type, for God's sakes? Just win a football game. Defensively, talk to Lucas Acosta, please. Maybe I should have checked out your freaking stuff. Acosta, let's see what you plan on working on. Oh, Hulk, you never know. Actually, I do need to stay. We'll see what happens. Only look at Acosta. Just guns out, baby. Guns out. Getting stronger, more agile. That's fine. You do you, Chief. Sounds good. Of course, I'm still upset about the quarterback not improving his throw power because I desperately need him to improve his throw power, but, and then we won't worry about the press conference. But that does set us up relatively well, except for Peter Boren's throw power, which is going to haunt my dreams tonight.